Hey everybody, Cheezehead Chris coming at you. Long time no cheese, and it's been a long time since you've seen me. I guess for the most part, doing an actual long video. Um, Life is just very hectic, has been. So anyhow, what we're gonna do? We're gonna do an old-fashioned Canteen Cup Tuesday video, or it could be Saturday, it could be Sunday, combination or whatever. But it's been a while. Anywho, I saw this hack, I guess. I guess it's trending on the internet or TikTok or something like that. And my buddy Bluefin did a video a couple years ago with a tuna can. He more or less made smoked tuna. But the video I saw, or I don't know if it was a video, the clip, we're gonna boil some water with this. We're gonna use the original V1 version 1 of the Simple Theory gear stove, and we're gonna make some soup. Yes, we're making chicken and stars, and there's a reason why we're making chicken and stars, and I'll tell you that little, I don't know if it's a hack. Saw another thing on the internet that to use chicken and stars. So anywho, I will get the camera turned around here and repositioned, and we'll get started and make us a little lunch. And as you can tell, we're coming live in front of a studio audience from my shed. And that studio audience would be my pups. They're like, "What are you doing?" So, okay, we're turning the camera around here, and we'll start demonstrating as to how we're going to do this. Stay tuned. Okay, now that we got things set up here, we're going to use, now this is my third attempt at doing this, because I wanted to make sure that I did it right. The key to this for working is that you want tuna fish that's in vegetable oil. And I found out that the Starkist brand with vegetable oil works great. The Starkist, the chicken of the sea, and I'm sure it all depends on I don't want to say quality, but the type of vegetable oil would not like. So, but the Starkist does. There may be other varieties out there. I guess you'd have to test it. My local Walmart does not have the Walmart brand of tuna fish in oil, so so I couldn't try that. I did see there was one with olive oil. That could work. I don't know if it would or not. So we're using my handy dandy Swiss Army knife here. Some people don't like these can openers, but I have no problem with it much. And the reason I'm doing it in in my studio shed is just, and if you can see that, lots of oil. Lots and lots of oil. So we're gonna push that down. You know what? I forgot a spork or whatever, but that's fine. Put that over there. No. Okay. Now, to do this correctly, we're gonna I found. Okay, I don't know why. A couple different videos that I saw. They said 3 squares of just your regular toilet paper. And I guess I'm going 4, just because. And we're just gonna tap that down there. Let that soak up. I'm gonna put kind of crumple that in there because that's going to burn. And so what I would suggest is get your Leatherman or whatever kind of pliers just to make it easier. And you say, this is just, we'll probably be doing this again with a couple other different stoves, but okay. Yeah, all right. So kind of let that soak up there. Hopefully you can see that. All right. See what happens here. See if this actually works. I'm gonna set my watch here just to get a. They say it takes. You get about close to a 20-minute burn time, maybe. Well, in the boil time, also wasn't. It was a good. Probably for to get. It wasn't a rolling boil, but it was a bubbling boil. If you know what that means. If you can see this, go down here. So there you have it. All right. You can hear it sizzling. So we're gonna get this going. Okay. So instead of we're gonna use this. That's my $1 Stanley Eddie Bauer thermal cup. And we're going to we're not gonna heat that because that would take more time, I believe. So we are going to dump this in here. God, I haven't had, those are little size. Because I haven't had this, and if I ever had it, the stars at least. So all right, we're gonna put this over here so we don't spill it. You're gonna grab Canteen Cup. And stir it around and get all the good nasty stuff in here. So I'm gonna put in one can. All right. And put that like so. And I don't know, that's smoke. That's not to say that steam already can't be. That's smoke coming from the. So put that on there. And we'll see what happens. I don't know. I don't got quite as good as flame. As we did this, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. One thing of note. This will turn your cup blacker than black. It will suit up as black as my Leatherman here, just because of the soot. But it came right off. Washed, I scrubbed it in some snow and then washed it and actually used some Barkeeper's Friend. And well, this isn't working. This is not flaming up like. So let's try this again. Okay, let's try this again. Huh. Okay, take 2 of this experiment, I guess you'd call it. I lost my flame. It quit. It totally quit burning. But I think what I did is I pushed. See how this has got the oil sitting on top? I'm just gonna set this on top. I think you want that oil on the top. You don't want to push it down per se. And we're gonna let that just soak up a little bit. And I left this on here just the lid up there just because that way it kind of helps. You put it in there. You don't really need, but then it kind of screws that up. And that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. We're gonna need to cut that off because then you can't put top on there, dummy, or the can or cup. Oh, come on. All right. So, all right. Let's try this again. This may be a total fail. All right. Let's try this again. Okay, see how, yeah, we got better flamage going on. So, we're gonna kind of put that right over the flame. Let's start this up again. Start, reset. Okay. So, yeah, I got a much better flame going on. And so I'll just give you can see but you can see how black that smoke is. Alrighty. Okay, we're just going to let this roll. I'll probably, when I edit it, we'll probably fast forward this. And let's see what happens. We'll just see how long this, right now we're about a minute in. And boy, is that turning black. But there we go. That's much better. So I'm not quite sure if I did the first can, I kind of pushed down on the toilet paper, and that might have pushed the oil down, so it wouldn't wick. I'm not quite sure, but we've got there's a good flame going there now. So, oh, quiet on the set. Studio audience. Oh, what's going on? Okay, we got some. It's starting to steam. Okay, well, we're gonna call that a semi-fail because we never got the boil, but it got hot enough. Hot, it did get hot enough that I warmed it up. We had steam, so I'm not quite sure what, but as you can see, it's pretty much there's no oil left in there. I mean, it's wet, but she's still warm because she's steaming. If you can see that, I don't know if that'll pick it up. So, all right, so let's go to phase 2 of what we're doing here. So we're making soup. We're gonna make soup. So I got my insulated cup. I've got my, see it, my water is, so that's plenty hot to drink. So we're gonna, she's steaming. I mean, that's okay. So I've been kind of thinking about this, and Scott from Scout for Life, or Mark from Scout for Life, has been talking about this, about thermos cup. I can't overfill it. We're making a mess, but that's why we're in the shed, all right? We're going to let that sit for a bit. So how? Think I can do this without making a bigger mess? Shake that up. Let that sit. In the meantime, let's get some crackers going. Let's see. I'm going to adjust the camera a little bit here. I want to move it back. Oh, I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. So we got the soup in there. You can see, well, excuse me, what little bit of soup that's in the can is still steaming, and there's still heat coming from that. So let's doctor up this tuna fish a little bit. Now, I was kind of surprised. I know people say, hot tuna or whatever, but if you eat, you eat cooked tuna, so we're gonna put a little bit. I'm using some Old Bay with less sodium. You can add whatever you want. Of course, excuse me, we're gonna use some good old Wisconsin sharp cheddar cheese in here, and we're just gonna sprinkle that in there. Push it in there, not really a sprinkle. And I still don't have a spoon, so we're just gonna mix this all up, make another mess. The cleaning service is around, so anything that falls goes to them. There is no such thing as a 5-second rule in our household. So, there you go. tuna with some sharp cheddar. And what's good about this is you use any kind of cracker. These are the club type crackers, the Walmart brand though. Just dip in there. You got yourself a tuna dip. That's actually pretty dang good. Let's try the soup. It's tepid. It's tepid warm. Like I say, I never got the, I mean, it's warm, but I never got that bubbling boil like I did last night or yesterday. So, but like I say, this was all an experiment. And I have a feel. No, we'll see. So the reason why I went with chicken stars, because I didn't realize the stars are very tiny. So this cap has a small, or large enough hole where those stars are gonna will come right out. And if you get them, otherwise I could have a bunch of stars at the bottom of this when it comes to it. So, like I say, tuna fish you can taste. Has a smoke flavor to it. Say you could add lemon pepper or whatever. I mean, if you hot sauce, Frank's hot sauce. I just lost about a half a dozen or more subscribers, but yeah, this would, if you wanted to. I'd make a good little snack if you're hunting or fishing or camping or hiking. That would be pretty dang good. Next day, if you could probably put, if you really wanted to, you could put mayo in there. Make like, I mean, a regular tuna fish. I didn't think of it or think about that really, but there you go. Yeah, that could be warmer, but we'll do as is. So, oh, excuse me. Well, anyhow, there we have it, folks. So yes, you can boil water in a canteen cup with a can of tuna can in oil. Your results may vary. I may try a can of, the tuna with the extra virgin. I think it's extra virgin olive oil. I know it's olive oil. I'm not sure if it's extra virgin. I don't know how how that burns per se. So, but it worked. Like I said, I had I had a better boiling results yesterday, but there's a few things. I did have a windscreen up yesterday, and so I don't know if that helped keep the heat in. I'm not sure. I mean, like I say, I used, I know I'm kind of rambling here. Just kind of trying to wrap my head around why it didn't get, because I had some pretty good claims when I tried this yesterday. So I guess that means we're going to have to give this another go around. But there you have it. So we'll give it 1 thumbs up, not 2. What? Because like I say, halfway successful. Not a complete fail, but we did get fire, and it did come to a boil, but enough to warm. So, all right, folks. Well, I hope everybody is doing well. Seems like we had weather. Hopefully, today is actually Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day, everybody. And I hope everybody's doing well, and that the warm weather gets here soon. We're supposed to be getting, let's say it was about 45 yesterday, and beautiful sunny day. And now it's overcast. They're calling for rain, mixing with snow, which is no fun. And then the temperatures are going to bottom out again. Not 20 below or nothing, but below 0 temps for a couple nights, which isn't bad. And then warm up a little bit. But I'm ready. I'm ready for some warm weather. I'm ready for spring. I'm anxious. Say, got a couple of months, but I am getting the bug to do some fishing. Got myself a new pole that I want to try out down at the river. So, I will try to do videos of that. So anyhow, I'm still rambling. If you made it this far, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And if you thought this was kind of cool, give me a thumbs up. I don't know. If not, give me a thumbs down. Doesn't matter. I really don't care. It is what it is. You do what you want to do. I can't make you do it. So, okay. Again, enough rambling, bambling, bumbling, stumbling. Okay, folks. Thanks again for joining. You have a great day. Get outside. Take your kid outside. Enjoy the outdoors. Cheezehead up. Oh, yeah. Keep her cheesy. Cheezehead out. There we go. That's how you're supposed to say it. That's how long it's been since I've done this. So keep her cheesy, folks. Cheezehead out.